Let's talk about Oduduwa, the spiritual ancestor to the Yoruba. If you didn't know that despite being venerated by the Yoruba community, he's also one of the most controversial, and that his existence is proof that the Yoruba were one of the most advanced nations on earth, then this video is probably for you! Hey and welcome back to my channel. Been a long while since I made a video about the Orishas. Many of you have asked why, and the main reason is I just wanted to do more research. Although I think my past videos hold up well and you should definitely watch them if you haven't, I think there's so much more I could have added, and I will in the future. But first, I think I should talk about the person responsible for the Yoruba in the first place. So, who exactly is Oduduwa? Well, although his role has been hotly debated, one thing that everyone agrees on is that he is the spiritual founder and ancestor of the Yoruba people. He is incredibly important, even to the Yoruba who don't practice African spirituality. In fact, he's even part of the Yoruba land flag. So there are many stories about the origin of Oduduwa. One of the most popular is the Yoruba creation story. I already made a video about that. The only difference is that many people believe that it was Oduduwa who came down to the earth first. So essentially, he has Obatala's role. This does make sense. Several Yoruba key figures such as kings have been elevated to that of an Orisha, such as Shango. So this may be the case. If you want to learn more about the Yoruba creation story and Obatala, I will add links to the videos I made about them in the description below. Another tradition indicates that the Yoruba people were produced by intermarriage between a small band of invaders from the savannah and the indigenous inhabitants of the forest. The story is that Oduduwa was the son of Lamarudu, sometimes described as a ruler from the east, sometimes a prince of Mecca. When Islam was introduced to his homeland, Oduduwa refused to forsake the religion of his ancestors, and he and his supporters were expelled from their native land. After long wanderings, they settled among the forest people and founded the state of Ife. Oduduwa had 7 close descendants. Some traditions say they were his sons, others call them grandsons. These 7 young men moved out to found the ruling families of 7 new Yoruba states. These named states are Owu, Sabe, Popo, Benin, Ila, Ketu, and Oyo. Look, trust me, there are countless other stories about Oduduwa, but what I want you to take from this is that Yoruba is the great ancestor of the Yoruba people, and he may have been the person who started the Yoruba religion. You could say his significance is the same as Jesus, Abraham, and Prophet Muhammad. Apart from being worshipped and venerated, Oduduwa also represents the excellence of the Yoruba people. Number 1. In many stories that include Oduduwa, he is wearing armor made from iron. Why is this important? Well, during Oduduwa's reign, it was the Bronze Age, meaning they were using iron possibly hundreds if not thousands of years before anyone else. This has been backed up by historians, and to this day they are still trying to figure out how they were able to harness this metal before anyone else. The Oyo Empire was the original Wakanda. And 2, many people believe that a lot of the Yoruba terracottas were depictions of Oduduwa. Yeah, these are the terracottas that were stolen by the British. These are significant because they further prove how advanced the Yoruba were. In fact, when the British came across these, they actually couldn't comprehend how they were made, so they came up with a story that they were from the lost city of Atlantis. Now, I'm not saying this is a flex because these colonizers were racist AF, but this still shows how advanced and talented the Yoruba were. As of now, the majority of the terracottas reside outside of Nigeria because they were stolen, but with the Benin bronzes being returned soon, it is very likely that they will return to their rightful home. Oduduwa is the symbol of the Yoruba people, whether you believe in the Orisha or not. For many, Oduduwa represents the plight to be independent from Nigeria. As I've stated many times, Nigeria is just a mix and match of several ethnic groups that have nothing to do with each other. There are over 47 million Yoruba people in Nigeria alone, and that's not even counting Yoruba land, which spans 2 other countries. Now, in regards to how the diaspora view Ododuwa, it is widely accepted that he is the ancestor. Not everyone exactly worships him. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day. And if there's anything else you want me to talk about, you can put that down in the comments below. Thank you. Goodbye.